Hello everyone, this is Joe for Soft Corners here, and for today's video, doing a VR for Hugo at Signs of the Pastime. And I first found Hugo's channel. Actually, well, he found me when I believe it was my last contest. He did a response and was an awesome response. And just from then on, I could tell how how much time and effort and research and everything Hugo puts into his videos, which I got to see more and more and keep up with all of them. Like, just really impressive. Like I said, just the production of the videos, and then the research and everything that goes into the videos to do them on site, historically find out details and stuff like that, and then just talk about from the nostalgia aspect, which I always appreciate. Him visiting the stadiums for minor league games and everything like that. Just superb channel and storyteller and producer of content here on the YouTube card hobby platform. But so I'm sure everybody is, but if you're not, Hugo will be linked down below. And for his contest, he wanted us to show our best pickups of the year. Best pickup, I have a couple, I couldn't limit it to them, but just in general, this contest has been really cool to just watch some of the responses already, and looking forward to even more of them. I believe you have until the end of the month in December here, but we all try and consume as much content and support as many people as possible. Sometimes you don't get to watch every video, so maybe some pickups that people have and some bigger pickups might fall through the cracks from time to time. So just kind of really cool to see almost like a greatest hits of people's pickups, and it might not be just the most expensive dollar value card or rarest card or anything like that, but just in terms of how important or meaningful a pickup is to a person. Could be your favorite or biggest pickup of the year. So like I said, I have 3 cards I'm going to show. 2 kind of go together. So this year I was finally was able to focus enough, and then was lucky enough to be able to complete a set I'd been working on for around 2 years, I think. And that's the 1953 Topps baseball set. I went through varying time periods where I'd pick up lots and then kind of have to take a little break, or save up till I could pick up some bigger cards. And then at the beginning of this year, I just kind of started looking for what was out there of what I needed yet, and finally just focused enough to be able to bear down and save up, and then make some sacrifices as far as cards that I sold in order to build up enough of a budget to be able to complete the set and pick up the final cards. And it's still, we'll start off by showing. So this was the last card I needed. At the time, I felt like I was kind of settling for it a little bit, just because it's already was more than twice the amount I'd ever paid for a card. But looking at it now, and from time to time, I feel like it perfectly fits my collection. And I don't know, I kind of bought it with the intention of there's always going to be value here, and if I want to upgrade at some point, I could put it towards that. But I don't really know that I need to or want to. But yeah, so this was the last card I needed. Obviously, I don't want to say biggest card in the set, because the maze is also, they're pretty much almost like 1A and 1B. I think the maze because it is a short print, maybe is getting up there as, I'd say on average, being to just find a copy, maybe a little more expensive. But so this is the Mickey Mantle from 53 Tops, and like I said, it's still just, it took a while, and I still don't even think it's fully sank in that I completed this set. Like I said, it was a, you know, it was a lot of work and a lot of saving up and a lot of sacrifices of the collection that went into it. But like, it was almost a feeling of relief when I got done with it. Just and also, you know, just feeling incredibly proud of it. But at the same time, like I said, it's been, I don't even know, since the summer, I believe, and midsummer, maybe a little earlier, and June or so, I think. And it's still, like I said, every now and then I'll see somebody show off a card from the set or a mantle, and then I just kind of put it into perspective and think I have that whole set. And it's I'm not one to ever, you know, brag or boast about my collection or anything, or think it's the best out there. I know it's not, and no matter what anybody or any of us think at time to time, you know, there's always a better collection out there. There's, you know, always a bigger fish. But that being said, like I said, when I see maybe somebody show off this card or just a card from the set or a mantle card in general, I just definitely feel proud to have completed it, and you know, lose focus all the time, but to actually, you know, focus enough to get that completed, it's no small feat for me. So that being said, that was the last card, the biggest card I've ever purchased, and for all those reasons, it's, you know, obviously one of my favorite pickups ever. But as far as favorite cards, I would say this, I think, would trump it as far as favorite cards. Just maybe the meaning of it, I guess. Like, I mean, that being said, I maybe someday could see myself getting a 53 Bowman color mantle, but I don't see myself ever picking up anything older than that. So to have a third year mantle card, you know, I don't see it getting much better than that in my collection. But just Satchel Paige, I mean, for only having 3 cards, and this is his only Topps card, and, you know, the only, definitely, I know I'm not going to own either of his other 2. So being that this is the only opportunity to ever own a playing days card of him, like, and just the look in general of the card, it's probably one of my favorite looking cards ever, and just definitely in my collection, possibly my favorite card, and definitely for the year, I would say, is my favorite pickup. So not, you know, throwing the mantle under the bus or anything, but just in terms of just adding everything up for the card, this has been my favorite for the year. And just definitely feel very, very lucky to be able to own both those and have completed the set in a whole. And then lastly, I just wanted to show this off too, because kind of encapsulating my year is the, you know, the completing the 53 Topps set and nailing down those 2 cards to be able to finish it. But then also kind of getting very lucky with a large lot of Tony Gwynn cards that I was able to purchase in one lot, and kind of overnight become a Tony Gwynn super collector, getting that at a great deal, but then wanting to just put the cherry on top of it and have kind of like a centerpiece of my Tony Gwynn collection, and That's this card, which I was able to pick up this year. Just, I mean, what this card means in terms of, you know, not only just for my Tony Gwynn collection, but my love of 90s baseball cards, of nostalgia, and just what it means for the hobby in general. The first refractors, just kind of what we saw throughout the 90s with crazy inserts and refractors and sets and stuff like that, and the creativity, and just what it means today in terms of, you know, just the, you know, how important and how popular shiny cards are now. I mean, they just, what started it all, and they definitely just don't make them like this anymore, as you can just see the just amazing shine just going off on this card. So like I said, I'm very big on nostalgia, so obviously I mean, these are antiques, and these are, you know, 70 years old, but you know, they're vintage, and like I said, they're, you know, antiques. But this is a set. When I was 10 years old, I couldn't afford a pack of this, and didn't think I'd ever own any of these cards, but, you know, would just see them or know about them and look up the prices in Beckett, and just kind of like, man, I would love to have one of those. And even, you know, as an adult collector, once I got back into it, and I mean, just took so long to, this is the first and only refractor I own from the set, but you know, just very happy to own this. So yeah, those are my favorite pickups from the year. Hugo, thank you for this contest. Like I said, it's really cool just watching all the videos, being able to support other people, and like I said, it's almost like a greatest hits of the year, to be able to see it. So really cool idea, and everyone, please go and make sure you support Hugo and his channel, Signs of the Pastime. I'll be linked down below. Hugo, thank you. And everyone else, thank you for watching. And just remember, any card can be a great looking card, even if it has 4 soft corners. Thank you.